Armed and dangerous! Again! Again! Who can it be now?
The horse is here.
Here we go!
Welcome to the racetrack. You guys want to pick a car? I get the pink one.
No, I want pink.
I want the pink.
Fight me.
I don't get pink. I don't get orange. I'll take this
You're
one.
gonna have green.
No. Anyway, I thought the racetrack would be appropriate today because we're talking about Mario Kart tracks.
Nyum.
We do be Newman. In fact, we're Newman so fast that I Newman past the introduction for who we got here today. Racer number 1.
Hello, Deadlock here again. Going to be on the Widow Circle, don't mind me.
Hi, I'm Ashreem, the local horse. I'm going to eat all of your hay.
Hi everyone. I'm Mikey, the local yin.
Yes, I have 2 new guests today, 2 friends, Hans and the Furry. Mikey is a lovely artist who maybe by the time the video comes out, the new art that I commissioned from Mikey will be out, and I can show it on screen here. There you go. If I have it, there it is. If not, but y'all gotta see this. And then Extreme, fellow Twitch streamer, very strong technician. I gotta say, Extreme helps us with any like technical setup stuff or anything like I'm trying to think like coding and stuff. Pretty much anything that we need help with, Extreme usually helps us with.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yes, we're gonna be nice, but also we're racing, so we're gonna see who gets first place, who has the best taste in race tracks in Mario Kart.
Dibs.
What?
Dibs.
Dibs on
You
what?
can't dibs this.
What are you dibsing? You can't dibs first place. That's not how. Imagine going to a racetrack and someone in their car just goes dibs, and everyone else is like fuck. Anyway, Deadlock, please proceed onto the track.
I'm assuming it's my cue for pick.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Go, ready, set, go.
Just making sure. Don't want to interrupt any of your funny little things you want. Well, I think I just gotta have a strong start with this one. I'm going with Mount Wario from Mario Kart 8. I'm just gonna say this. Favorite Mario Kart 8 track. Hands down. No questions asked. The fact that it's one of the more newer types where it's less about laps and more of just like from the very top to the very end. It's honestly a great showcase for doing that for a Mario Kart track. Just starting from like a plane all the way on the very top of the mountain as you just race down to the bottom. I just love just like how all the scenery changes too. Like icy paths in the mountaintops, to the caves, to racing on a freaking dam. All the way just to the bottom where it actually starts becoming more of like a skiing track that you would see from like, what was it? DK Summit? And it's just all the way you gotta go fast and hard. The scenery changes with each little place, the music changing with it, and there's a whole bunch of like little shortcuts you can be taking along the way to actually get an advantage. I just love this just whole vibe of this place. I'm always a sucker for snow levels, and just the whole music flowing with it just makes me love it all the more.
I do not like the cold, but I like the vibes of this mountain. I do like snow. Plus, I like that each track is kind of like separate. The first one is mostly just going down the mountain, the initial part of the mountain. The second kind of goes more to like wooded area, and then the final is kind of like an actual like Olympic slope kind of thing, like an actual.
Yeah, like, and the music just picks up for that part as well. It's like, this is the final stretch. You go for it.
Plus those initial, I like those tracks that it's just one track. It's basically a drag race, but a drag race that is not just a straight line.
And I feel like this is probably like Mario Kart's best showcase for that.
Okay, it's the first time. They're nervous. They don't want to speak yet.
I can't really say anything on it because I don't think I've ever raced on that track.
The only thing I can really say is, darn you, Dreadlock, you took my track. Well, in that case, I will go with my second first pick, which is Rainbow Road, but the Game Boy Advance version. The reason I find it interesting is, first of all, that was the Rainbow Road that I grew up with. I didn't have a chance to play the SNES version or the N64 version as much. But it also has fairly unique mechanics with both the falling stars as hazards and the entire track being lined with bumpers on the edge. So if you are skilled enough, you can take advantage of it. But if not, you're gonna have a very long fall to Earth.
Super Circuit goes kind of unnoticed these days because it's a little difficult, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, slippery controls definitely do not make this track easy.
Yeah, but I have a bit of a soft spot for the GBA just because that's one I played a lot too.
I'm just gonna say, this is probably the single hardest Mario Kart track in the entire series.
I don't know about that necessarily, but
No, it's definitely up there.
whatever the case, it is a good track. I do like it. Plus, it actually does color well, which I have a complaint about with some of the later Rainbow Roads. Specifically, what
I can agree with that one, yeah.
Specifically, what they did to N64 Rainbow Road and Mario Kart 8, because the colors just aren't there. It feels so dull.
It's very gold, is what it is.
It is very gold, but it's also like it's just not. I kind of have this problem with the Switch as a whole. Is nothing feels as saturated as it should be. Everything feels like a little more duller in color. Vibes on point with this Rainbow Road.
Also, I will make one more note. I believe it is also the only Rainbow Road currently available that has a skill-based shortcut.
The whole track is a skill-based shortcut.
I'm more specifically talking about that small stretch of thin road. With
Right.
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about, but the entire track is basically just playing with the boundaries.
I kind of wish, or kind of hope, future Mario Karts do get a little more difficult with some of the track design. I'm just gonna say it. I feel like a lot of
I can agree with that, yeah.
Like, it's more fun when there's actual challenge to actual driving instead of just hold the accelerator and you're fine.
Well, now that Mario Kart 9 has been soft announced, I'm hoping that we get like a Rainbow Cup, and it's just all Rainbow Roads.
I would cry.
That would be nice.
Honestly, at this point, they could start doing cups for Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, and I think Wario and DK have enough too.
Or
Yeah,
what
DK
I would
and
like
Wario
to
probably
see,
have stuff by now.
something I would like to see is a create a cup feature.
Well, that'd be
where
nice.
you can put tracks together to actually build your own cup to race them online.
That's a good idea. I like that. Mikey, please proceed.
My turn!
Yes.
My first track is an ADHD nightmare, Coconut Mall from Mario Kart 8.
I
You
love
just
this
got
one.
coconut mauled.
It is, I think it's the very first track I ever raced on in a cup when I got Mario Kart 8 for the first time on Switch. It's super fun to zone out to, but the song is my ADHD nightmare and it gets stuck in my head consistently, even now. I don't even have to be playing Mario Kart, but I enjoy the visuals. It's a good track and a good, like, just, original one, like, from, what game did it originally come out in?
Wii.
On
Wii.
Wii.
Yeah.
I think I like the art design better in the Wii, but I like the colors better in the Mario Kart 8 version of it.
I think we can all agree Coconut Mall is one of the more iconic tracks at this rate.
Well, yeah, it became its own meme. You got coconut mold.
I just remember, like, the only part about that I remember is just, like, someone doing an Among Us animation to it.
Oh my god, not that one.
Yeah, that one.
One of my favorite videos is these two or like three dudes where they go into a mall. One and he's on like a mobile piano. He's playing Coconut Mall throughout the mall.
I know which video you're talking about.
It's such a fun theme. You can't go wrong with it.
It's a Nintendo classic, silly fun. That's the Nintendo I want. Bring Nintendo back. Anyway, enough of my Nintendo anti-propaganda, whatever you want to call it. I must finish the first lap. So, for me, I have, like, I already said it before recording, I have like 20 plus tracks to choose from, because goddamn do I just like Mario Kart.
Well, I already lost 2 of mine.
There's a
And that's not even counting the one I picked.
Fair enough, I guess. Anyway, there's a lot here, and I typically like the ones that are a bit different. But oh my god, there's so many tracks, man. I'm gonna go with one of the tour tracks that I find really fun. I'm going with Singapore Speedway.
Why?
Why? What do you mean, why?
I'm not a huge fan of the tour tracks.
This one, I really...
That's a very visually gorgeous one.
This one is very pretty. Yes, I agree. But it's also, I don't know, this is one of the ones that make me want to travel because it's just good. And unlike some of the other earlier tour tracks, this one's like an actual course, not like going all over the place, like on top of itself. But so I actually,
You know what? That's fair.
yeah, this one actually feels like an actual course, something that they thought out, not just, I don't know, a mess. Which it's about 50-50 with the tour tracks, maybe like 60-40 on the worst end. But this particular one is just my favorite. I just feel like Tour was a bad game, but not all the tracks were bad when they were converted to 8. And I just wanted to give one the benefit of the doubt. And I chose my personal favorite of the tour tracks. I'll go fuck myself and move on then.
No, it was still good. I already said all I had to.
I respect it.
It was just the silence. I was like, okay.
I just wanted to make sure you were done talking.
Yeah.
Anyway, lap. Yeah, I'm done talking. So if you have anything you want to say,
Again, I'm not a huge fan of the tour tracks, but have I played the Singapore one? That's a really good question, actually.
you might
The
not.
answer's no.
I don't think we
Let me
played it
pull
on
up
our
the
last section.
I've played the Paris one.
Paris one sucks.
I hate it.
So I shall proceed. I also have to take Coconut Mall off my list. I just realized because, like I said, I have like 20 plus things on here, so I'm kind of just not noticing everything. And also, there's a lot of tracks, so I know there's a lot that's going to be missed. So this topic might pop up again, honestly, especially with Mario Kart 9 now on the eventual horizon. Anyway, lap 2. My turn once again because we go snake draft order. So now it's my turn, and it'll go back to Mikey. I'm gonna pick my favorite Rainbow Road here, and I'm gonna go with the Rainbow Road from N64, but the original N64, not that bullshit that 8 gave us.
Yes, thank you.
He bastardized it so bad.
Yeah, like I said before, first of all, they destroyed the beautiful, fun colors they had in the original. Like, the original's so much more bright and vibrant. Like, it's more simplistic in its art design, but, like, it was on the N64, so it's gonna be. But
Oh, well, yeah, a lot of things were.
and they cut it down to one lap cut into 3 parts, which was just lame. The whole point of Rainbow Road in the original was, that it was long.
It's sheer length.
Like, how do you completely miss the point of your best track of what I would almost essentially call their first game? I know Super Mario Kart was the first, but it wasn't really.
Wait, so N64 from Mario Kart 8 is the one with all the gold, right?
Yeah, that's the one with the gold, and they have the train on there and stuff. Like, visually, it's good, but the other colors are so diluted because
because of the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember when I said Mario Kart with Mount Wario was probably the best of its one lap little thing? Yeah, this is what I would consider the worst.
Yeah, and it's strictly just because it was an already existing course that was so good. Ah, that one. That one was a personal. There's a couple courses that hurt me, and that was just one of them.
But hey, the
That one's
original is still
entirely
there and it still exists and it's still fun.
Well, bring it back in Mario Kart 9 and do it right. That's all I'm gonna. That's all I'm gonna say. Hold on.
Oh god. Alright. My turn again, I guess. Alright, so going down my list in order, my next track is Boo Lake from Mario Kart 8.
I appreciate that you appreciate this course because I've talked to other people and other people don't like this course, but I love this course.
I actually like it from Super Circuit too.
I'm
Yeah.
a man who likes spooky shit, okay? And Boo's my guy, right? So I had to pick Boo Lake. Not only is it visually interesting to somebody like me, at least, but you go underwater, above water, across broken, abandoned ships. You know, the cool stuff that a lot of people don't appreciate because spooky stuff is great and they just don't understand.
It's true, and in Mario Kart 8 in itself, it doesn't have that many spooky tracks now that I'm thinking about it.
It does have one that I would have put above this, if I'm being honest.
Which one?
Twisted Mansion.
I'll agree.
I
to
can
that,
see
yeah.
it. I prefer Boo Lake though, just because it is a remake of a nostalgic course for me, so that's part of it. But also, it's so different and better than what it originally was, because originally it was just kind of like a flat course. You didn't go underwater and stuff.
But that Super Circuit in a nutshell, can't be too harsh on it for that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's a big improvement. I'm not harping on it. I'm just saying it's a good improvement. But I agree. We need more spooky vibes in the next one, especially because like there are other good tracks that they didn't include in Mario Kart 8 in the DLC or before that could have done it. One that I have on my list in particular. I'll get to that when it's my turn, maybe. Also, Boo.
Petition for Nintendo to add more spooky
Also,
shit
Boo,
to Mario Kart.
Boo is just silly. I like Boo.
I love
So do
Boo.
I.
He's a good boy. He's not a good boy, but he's a good boy.
Alright, so I'm up next, I guess. Alright, I'm going to take one that is probably a lot of people's favorite. It is my favorite because it is Chaos Incarnate, Baby Park.
Oh God.
Oh no. It depends on the day for this one for me.
This is the most polarizing track in the series.
Baby Park. Baby Park.
I never got a chance to play Double Dash, so I don't have personal experience with the original. So I'm basing this on the remake. With the addition of being able to choose frantic items for online matches, it has become even more chaotic. And with the soft announcement of a possible Mario Kart 9, and the potential for that to be 24 players.
Oh no.
24 player Baby Park.
I am terrified.
I never
Just
even
take my license.
didn't even think of that concept, and now you put it out there. Now that exists. Oh no.
Baby Park Battle Royale Edition.
No.
I'm here for it. Let's go.
Oh god. Well, just to
I
let you
would say
know,
for the remake, I just love all the little details and the theme work around it. Like even
Oh,
the
absolutely.
animations there.
Yeah, it's a good little detail.
I'll tell you
Not to
this in the original, it's not too different, but the roller coaster that goes through the map can hit you in the original. So
I
it's,
know, and I'm kind of sad they removed that from the remake.
yeah,
But I can also understand why, because the map is already chaotic as is.
yeah. So why take away
And
from
it's
the chaos?
just
make
a
it worse?
little circle.
It's an oval. Excuse you.
Potato, tomato. It's whatever.
Oh boy, baby boy. I should have seen that one coming from someone.
Also, the music.
It is as frantic as the track itself.
I had a PTSD war flashback for a second there, I'm not gonna lie. After you said the music.
I am not apologizing.
Didn't expect you to, but I still want one. Good luck. Please overtake him. This is driving me crazy.
Yeah, I think I'm going back to the Mario Kart that actually really started getting me going with Toad's Factory, I believe it was called. Yeah, it was Toad's Factory.
Toad's Factory is surprised they didn't bring it over to Mario Kart 8, I'm gonna be honest. It's a good track.
Yeah, it's honestly a good one. I like how I love the whole like industrial feeling to it. Like the first section where it's just the conveyor belt speeding you up while you're trying to avoid getting crushed by the machinery. The docks that are still moving product all over the place. Even when you start getting indoors and all the conveyors just keep switching around, going crazy. All the way to the final stretch of the track where it's a bunch of half pipes moving all over the place into different positions, all through the muddy track so you can actually not get slowed down by it. And all I'm gonna say, we were already mentioning like how good some of the music is. Toad's Factory is one of the best from the Wii, in my opinion. I just love the whole jazzy feeling to it. I could just snap my fingers to it constantly and never be tired of it.
Hard to say which is the best from Mario Kart Wii because they're all pretty good.
No, I mean just best by music style.
No, that's what I'm saying. Even by music standards, it's hard to say because they're all just really good.
They really are. This is one of the tracks from the Wii I wanted to see come back. I'm glad we got Coconut Mall again, but this is one of them.
So I'm glad. I feel bad because Mikey hasn't played this one probably since. I'm pretty sure what Mikey said before was 8 was the only one you played, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so unfortunately you have yet to experience this one. This one is a good course.
I will believe it when I see it. Petition for Nintendo to bring it back.
Where's Mario Kart Ultimate? Where's that next? Bring that next. Every track
Yeah,
is
Smash
here.
Brothers Ultimate. Bring back.
Alright, they're like onto lap 3.
I think we're going to be hitting a traffic jam because we're going to Moonview Highway. I know you said you liked Toad's Turnpike specifically, and that's why my tongue was getting twisted from the last entry, by the way. But Moonview Highway is just my favorite of the traffic type of tracks. It just starts out nicely, going through like the windy, slow streets during like in the moonlight. But where it really gets interesting is when you cross the bridge into the second half. The neon lights are just bright and popping. All the traffic is moving significantly faster, and you're just going through boost pads trying not to get run over by everything. Because yeah, once you hit this part in the original, everything's actually faster than you.
Moonview Highway got done dirty in the 8 DLC.
The 8 DLC was basically the Tour expansion, so if any problems you have with the track from there, it's from Tour.
Yeah, which is... I have a problem with a couple of the ones in there. What'd you do to my Sunset Wilds?
Don't get me
Lame
started on
Tour!
But the original Moonview Highway is so much nicer. It's visually so much better. It's got atmosphere. I'll say that much.
And yeah, and like, as far as like the traffic maps go, that was probably one of the more standout things. Just like going through the checkpoints and all the cars, including the Bob-omb cars, are just speeding down the whole road. It is significantly more frantic.
I also want to clarify, you said Toad's Turnpike. I want to clarify it's the original N64 one, because they butchered it in the remake version.
I know about that, but like,
You know what they don't know. I had to say it for the audience. It's not all about you, mister.
Fair enough. But this is still my favorite of all of them. This specific version of it.
We're gonna drive up to Makeup Point. We're going to Makeup Point. We're gonna apologize.
Get over there, Mikey.
I think that joke might have killed Mikey a little bit.
Just go on without me.
Yeah, he just fell off the track. Don't mind him. He'll be back in like 2.
Alright, Extreme, please.
So, this one I debated on quite a bit, but I'm gonna have to go with Mario Circuit 3. Specifically, the Wii version, which is one I used to reign supreme on. But I will still give honorable mentions to the Mario Kart 8 remake. Because, God, that of course has been in every single game at this point.
Oh, this track.
It is a very simple track, but once you understand the racing lines and the shortcut, you can pull some crazy wins out on unsuspecting players. It is also one of the earliest tracks I ever remember playing.
Oh, this one. Oh, I remember this one.
This one has a lot of personal sentiment to me.
That's fair. I do like this track. Of the ones that are more simple, especially from the SNES, like later that got remade later on. This is one of the better ones in my opinion.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I finally looked it up because I was like, I don't know what track they're talking about.
I wasn't sure either, but like once I realized what it was. Yeah. Okay, this one is in the DLC. That's right.
And as mentioned earlier, it was also on the Wii, which is where I actually remember.
The Wii version I'm pretty familiar with.
Yeah, it was in the original Mario Kart, Super Circuit, Wii, Tour, and 8.
This one gets around.
Yes.
Yeah, I've
one of
played
the-
this one.
This is probably one of the most available tracks, just in general, like over Mario Kart's history. This might be in the most games.
Definitely up there.
Yeah, if not, it's definitely close to the top.
Well, it is tied with Rainbow Road for most appearances in the franchise.
Which Rainbow Road?
I think just Rainbow Road in general.
Oh, well, that's kind of cheating.
Yeah, that's kind of cheating. We're talking about a very specific one.
Oh, sorry, no, the SNES one.
That makes more sense.
Because the only additional one it appeared in was 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Mikey, are you alive? Have you made it back onto the course?
I'm back on the course with my obligatory Rainbow Road choice. The
Gonna see a lot of
3DS
those.
one from Mario Kart 8. It was the first Rainbow Road that I ever played that I didn't fail. But I generally just, I don't like Rainbow Road courses in general because they're very visually overstimulating for me. But this one was okay. But it's definitely my top Rainbow Road pick that I can actually do because I have skill issues.
And unlike my Rainbow Road, which got butchered later on, this one was always a 3-part track. Because I've played.
Despite it having a single loop, weirdly enough.
It feels like it was one track initially, but if you played 7, it is a 3-part track in that too.
Yeah, no, like I know that, but it still feels weird. Like you could add another lap onto it and be fine.
Again, talk to the audience, not just you. But this one is arguably one of the best. I mean, it's hard to pick because all the Rainbow Roads are pretty good in my opinion. So anyway, it's my turn now. Again, I'm that guy. And there's way too many good courses. Oh my god, there's too many good ones. My list has barely been scratched. That's the scary part.
Same.
So I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go with what you mentioned. Boo Lake is a good spooky course. I'm gonna mention one that I think is even more fun that deserves a remake. I'm going with Luigi's Mansion from the DS.
I can respect that one. I can respect that one.
This one is just fun, and it fits Luigi's Mansion 5 so well. It's got... It does the horror well, and I always played Luigi back in the day on the DS, and I would have him in his poltergeist, so it just felt appropriate for that too. It's been a while since I've done it, but I remember all the, like, My favorite part is getting once you get out of the mansion, the back like actually has stuff. You have to go through all the sliding mud. And you have all these trees that are moving back and forth, getting in your way. It's kind
Yeah,
of
Trevenant's just here for some reason.
yeah, it's a bit more simplistic compared to today because I think it was like in the second cup, so that's generally the difficulty of the course is set to where it lies in which cup. So it's not the hardest course, but seeing it if it got remade and updated, I can imagine it would be much better. But it's such a good course, and I don't think it was remade on any other game. I think it's just been stuck there.
Nintendo, bring us more spooky courses.
It's actually been on 7 apparently.
Clearly it wasn't that impactful because I don't remember it. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion, nice and spooky. Good job.
I've actually never played a Luigi's Mansion game.
You should.
Maybe one day I'll get the one on the Switch.
They're all on the Switch.
Oh, are they? Well, I'll get all of them then.
Also, Luigi's Mansion was actually in the first cup, if you want to be more specific.
Look at that. That explains why it's more basic. Still, great cup, great course, good guy. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Lap 3 is done. We're going to lap 4.
Yeah, this is a 5-lap race.
Yes. And again, I'm right back to the problem of there's too many good courses over the history of the game.
Spin a wheel.
Spin a wheel. I can't. It would take too long.
He's gonna drive off course if he does that.
You know what? I'm gonna go with one that I like the vibes. I like the vibes. I'm going with Cheap Beach from Mario Kart DS, but the Mario Kart 8 version of it.
Yes. Yes.
See, now I love beach vibes. I hate going to the beach because I hate sand. But this
It
course,
just gets everywhere.
exactly. Anakin was right. But I just love it. I love the simplistic nature. I love the music. This one has like fun steel drums going on, and I feel the sun, and it feels good. This track just makes me feel good when I play it. And that's what I want. Plus, it's got Cheeps. I love Cheeps, the little funny fish dudes.
They're silly little guys.
They're silly little guys, and they got crabs. I don't know if the crabs actually have names. If they do, screen. Here they go. There's their name.
They drove a crab.
The course is simple. It's in the shell cups of the first of the retro courses, so it's an easier course. But it's just fun. I like that you have a few alternate routes. You can go under the water, or you can go over the ramps and stay on the sand. So you have a little bit of diversity on what you want to do. It's just vibes, and I think this fun, sunny nature of it is nice. Hear the steel drums.
Is that what you're gonna hear when you die? Just steel drums from Cheap Beach.
That's what everyone else is gonna hear. May a flight of steel drums sing you off.
Oh, is it my turn again?
It is. You're doing good.
Next, but this may seem a little bit basic for people, but my next course is Animal Crossing, specifically the spring map from Mario Kart 8.
I'll include them all as a whole, but personally, I like the winter best.
I mean, that's fair, but I am a basic bitch, and I like the cherry blossom trees. Leave me alone.
Weeb.
Hey, to be fair, they are pretty.
I mean, I don't have much more to say about it than that.
Don't worry, I got you. I'll fill in the blanks for you. It is a very basic course, but I do feel like it fits the vibe of Animal Crossing very well. First of all, the fact that they split it into 4 different seasons, like, wow, cool. That is basically 4 courses in one, kind of. And it does change how the course plays a little bit based on which season it is.
I kind of wish you could choose which one you wanted.
I do kind of wish that too, because it would be nice.
Well, actually, there is in offline play.
Of course, it's offline play.
Yeah, so
why not?
I don't count it then. But I do like this one because you do get kind of the full Animal Crossing experience. You can see like in the winter you got the snowmen going around and everything. The trees all change color based on which season it is. It really does get the vibes of Animal Crossing, which, by the way, weird crossover for Mario Kart. You know, this is like what the first thing they crossed over with. I think they did that before they did Zelda.
Maybe?
I don't-
I'm
Might have been
uncertain.
I don't remember which one came first. Which one's the chicken? Which one's the egg? Editing me, find out. And there's our results. Wow, that's crazy. I don't. Oh,
Wow, that's so cool.
wow, I can't believe came
It's
first.
not buttered.
That too.
But yeah, no, Animal Crossing is just like a cozy vibe for me, so
It
I like
is.
racing on that track.
You know what would be nice? I'm just gonna throw. I've had this idea before. I'm gonna throw this out there. I would like it if Mario Kart 9 just has like a relaxing Sunday drive mode where you can just drive through an area of something.
Yes.
That'd be nice. I doubt they'll do it, but if they do, Nintendo, credit me.
Just do time trials. You get to explore each track that way.
Yeah, that's not fun. I feel like I have to race if I see a clock like that there.
Oh, same.
Anyway, the vibes are strong, extreme.
I'm going to take this in a different direction and pick a Site by Arena.
Oh god, Adult Park.
Yes, it is technically Adult Park, but I believe it is also one of the only tracks that actually changes its layout race to race.
Yeah, I do like that part about it. Like, every time you go on it, you're never sure exactly how it's gonna go, except for, like, maybe the turns.
I mean, there's only 2 turns. You can't mess that up.
Yeah.
But it is unique in that you never know what you're gonna get every time you play. Plus, the music is also pretty good.
Fair enough, I'll give you the music. The layout, however, is very simple. I mean, it is just a dirt bike arena. It's Excite Bike Arena, which I guess I should just be happy with that itself. But it is just Excite Bike, which they haven't done anything with Excite Bike, I think, since the N64.
Oh, that's this arena, the dirt bike looking one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly it.
The ramps, all the mud pits, like, they all change with every time you revisit it. Except for time trial, because they have to keep it consistent with that.
Oh, that makes
Right.
yeah, that's fair enough. It is a simple track, but the idea that it changes a little bit every time is not bad. It's
Yeah, like,
I think the
that
only one that does
gives it a
something
lot
like
of
that is
points in my
Animal.
book just for that.
I think the only one that does something like that is Animal Crossing, and Animal Crossing is more minimal.
It's more how the track behaves rather than the actual layout of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Animal Crossing is the aesthetics. Site Bike is the actual layout.
Interesting pick there. Interesting.
Good pick.
Deluck.
We're going into the final stretch, and I really gotta figure out which ones I'm gonna use and which one I'm not.
I know there's so many tracks. There's so many tracks. This is a topic that will be repeated probably. At least
Possibly.
once.
But I think I need to bring the big boy Bowser into this with his track from the N64 days.
Bowser.
Let's wait. Did you go with Bowser N64 Castle?
I'm more familiar with the Wii version of it, but I still love this track all the same, either way.
This is a nostalgia pick for me. This is probably my one of it. I mean,
I'll be
so many
honest,
top-
as far as Bowser Castle track, so I was either going to go for 3 on Super Circuit or the Wii one if it wasn't this one.
There's a lot of good
But I
ones.
do like this one. But this one is probably up there just over time.
This one is kind of chaotic, and I know some people don't like a bit how much of a mess it can feel like sometimes. But
It's claustrophobic, it's ominous, it's foreboding. Like, you feel like you are in his lair and you are not safe.
yeah, you also feel like you're gonna run into every wall possible.
Every wall and every thwomp. Like, this is not an easy track to navigate. Some of the turns are very, like, tight. Some of the hallways are very narrow. There's even one part where you're just going down the stairs and it's not easy to keep your traction there. There's just so much, and this is a long one as well, making any mistakes very punishing.
Also, free my man's Frank. He didn't do nothing. Frank, for those that are unaware, is a green thwomp that is locked behind bars in Bowser's Castle. Why? We don't know, but free him.
Wait, what? There's a thwomp locked behind bars?
Yeah,
Look, he was supposed to get Luigi and he failed.
that's what they say. We don't know what he did. That's propaganda.
Look, you don't fail Bowser and get away with it.
Anyway, final stretch. Good luck.
Look, it's the final stretch. We gotta go fast. And what's faster than Mute City? This is Speed the Track, and of course it was going to be coming from freaking. Oh my! Why am I blanking
F-Zero.
on the name?
F-Zero.
Yeah, thank you.
F-Zero.
Yeah, why am I blanking on the name? It was.
It was.
Anyways, yeah, this is just one of the fastest tracks in the entire game. Put it on 200cc, and it is dizzying how fast you go down it, and I love it for that.
Personally, I prefer Big Blue,
This is faster than Big Blue. This is way faster than Big Blue.
but I find Big Blue more enjoyable.
You're allowed to be wrong.
I am. Unfortunately for you, I'm not.
Oh my god.
Regardless, I just love this track for pure speed. Just give me the Blue Falcon and I will race every single time at breakneck speeds. Hell, even on 200cc, you can actually take the shortcut on the very last one without even using a single mushroom because you're going so fast.
It's crazy how fast you can go on that course, and it is pretty good.
It's kind of terrifying to think about, actually.
Mario's fine. I'm sure the
Donkey
G-Force.
Kong, I'm not sure about.
I'm sure the G-Forces haven't affected any of them.
I will like to give honorable mention to Mute City as being one of the only courses so far I have beaten the Nintendo Ghost on. Because of the sheer speed.
Yeah, this is one where you are just going and going and going. You do not get a chance to stop. Hell, you could be hit by an enemy. You're still going.
There's go Noom. You go Noom.
The Noom.
Dream's coming up the right. Deadlock.
Not on my watch.
You don't know how to watch.
Alright, I'm on that.
Yep.
Alright. Last one. Gonna be a community favorite. Solely for the music. Dolphin Shoals.
I do like Dolphin Shoals. This is another. If you pick a water track, more than likely I'm gonna like it.
Weirdly enough, I've learned every time that there's a track with water, the more it has, the less I like it.
It's because you're a bitch.
Yeah, what can I say? That jazz hits just right.
I like this one. You get to ride on a big eel.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I'll say this is the one that's been a bit duller with the colors, but I think it's intentional this time. Where it because I feel like you could do a whole coral reef vibe with this one, but you don't have to. It is like a rocky shore, like a little cavernous, which I do kind of like the more I think about it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a little darker in there.
You get to ride a giant eel. You can do a bunch of tricks off him, get some speed, then you go outside for a bit, and you can see everything. It's nice seeing all the the rocky areas all wet and everything. I just like how it looks. It's very artistically pleasing to my eye, especially as someone that lives on the coast and sees that kind of stuff.
I'm just wondering how nobody was affected by the giant whirlpool that's there.
Right.
Worries for later. But yeah, I do like this course. It is, like I said, water for me most of the time, pretty good. Mikey is pulling up the rear.
Well, I know we're on the last lap, and we're all going fast, but I'm about to piss everyone off by hitting some traffic with Toad's Turnpike. From Mario Kart 8.
Mikey, I have already explained my disdain for this version of the course.
I understand that. However, I think it's funny because if you ever want to experience LA traffic, there you go.
What are you talking about? LA traffic's worse than that.
Well, listen, we can't get too realistic. That's just crazy.
In my video
we're trying to have
games,
fun.
no.
Listen, if it got that realistic, you wouldn't be able to move from start.
Wrong.
I've been to LA and it sucks.
I enjoyed Toad's Turnpike, but it is also extremely infuriating because every time I hit a bus, it drives me up the wall, literally, because you can go on the walls.
I was kind of hoping you were just gonna end that sentence. It drives me crazy.
I mean, yeah, I can.
Too late now. I mean, I could edit it, but who cares?
But that's my fifth track. Is Toad's Turnpike, just to piss people off.
I feel like specifically me.
I mean, it wasn't targeted at you, but if you take it that way, I'm sorry you do.
I choose to believe that you purposely did this now. Mikey, why do you hate me?
You didn't come to my birthday party.
When was your birthday?
My birthday hasn't even happened this year yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I still have many months. Alright, well then I shall proceed to come to... I don't know any more racing terms, I'm just catching up.
Home stretch.
Sure. And again, I still have like 20 courses here that I can pick from, and I didn't even go through all the Mario Kart 8 versions of them. I'm gonna go with one that I really wanted in 8, but it didn't come over. And I'm hoping it gets into Mario Kart 9, depending on what their plans are for 9 are. I don't know yet. I'm gonna go with Shy Guy Bazaar.
Yes.
That's not one I'm familiar with.
So this is from Mario
Mario
Kart
Kart
7.
if I recall. Yep.
Yeah. So if you didn't play 7, you wouldn't have seen it. It's one of the earlier tracks in it, but it is vibes. It is like desert, night, like Arabian kind of vibes. I've only played it once, so in my memory I don't remember all the layout perfectly.
To be fair, I only remember playing it on the demo with a friend.
So, but the vibes on it are really good. The layout, simple. I would like to see it updated and be a little more difficult. But I just think that the vibes of this one are really nice. And this one's just one I want to see get remade. I just want to see this one get a remade version, and it'd be so nice. Please, please, dear God, I'm praying to Lord Nintendo.
It's somehow both dark and bright at the same time.
Yeah, it has really good color scheming, because it has that typical kind of like Arabian color scheme of purple, like orangey kind of colors.
Yeah, like with all like the warmness of like heat and everything, while with the coolness of like a starry sky.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the vibe they're going with. So it's just, I don't know, something comfortable. I guess that's what I could say about most of my tracks. The other one I wouldn't call comfortable is Luigi's Mansion. I would not sleep there.
I would.
Wait, if you did. What?
What?
I like spooky shit.
Alright, we're all coming close. The camera's motion ready. Let's see who's getting first place. So now it's time for our rankings. This will determine who gets first, second, third, and fourth. We'll start from Deluck. This should be an easy one. You only have to rank 3 people because there's only 4 of us, and you can't rank yourself. So Deluck will be going first. Go ahead.
I know. I was thinking about it for a minute.
I know. I feel like I stopped mid sentence there. So
Yeah. No, that's fine. How is this gonna go for me? I think I'm gonna have to give Extreme the bronze medal for this one.
oof.
It's mostly Dolphin Shoals, Baby Park that really hold it back. I know some people like Baby Park. Not me. I'd rather my driving do the talking for me.
Yeah, I knew those 2 for you were gonna be bad.
I will get like Exotic Arena, Rainbow Road specifically from GBA. Like those are ones I did not see somebody else picking, but I'm all here for seeing anyways. Which leaves it to you two. How am I even going about this? Because like Coconut Mall and Rainbow Road with Boot Lake. Oh my god, I like those. But there's another Rainbow Road that's good. They have Luigi's Mansion. Shy Guy Bazaar was a real good saver for you. Yeah, I'm actually struggling here with this one.
You must pick. Make a choice. Hurt someone's feelings.
Because Toad Sword Pike is the weakest one on Mikey's for me, while yours is Cheap Beach for me. But
Yeah,
all these are still so good. I think I like Singapore Speedway more than I do Animal Crossing, so I'm going to give Doc the gold medal for this one.
Let's go. Singapore Speedway, I feel like, is a little underrated, and I feel like
Tour tracks in general are hit and miss. Some of them are real standouts for me, and Singapore is somewhere on the upper end for me. Animal Crossing, I don't know, I just do not like the fact that you cannot choose which season for it.
that is the only
valid.
That's the only
Yeah.
downside to that track, honestly.
Yeah, if you could choose whatever season you wanted, I might rank it higher, but it was still close for me all the way.
All right, Belloc has finished his rankings. Extreme, you may proceed.
Doc, I am sorry about this, but I have to give you the bronze.
What the fuck?
Oh, poor
Wow,
Isaac.
right out the gate.
Aside from the N64 Rainbow Road and Cheap Beach, these are tracks that I'm largely unfamiliar with, so I have no personal experience with them.
Ugh. What I get for being brave.
I can commend it though.
You're still the brave little toaster, Doc. It's okay.
I missed my friends.
Now, normally, I could be viewed as being biased towards Mikey, but it's actually Dread that's going to get the gold medal.
Sweet.
Wow.
I find it funny.
Ouch. Second place twice.
Hey, for what it's worth, it's not last.
Well, first of all, Dread went with Mount Wario as his first pick, which is my all-time favorite track. Mute City being a close second. And just in general, picking tracks from the Wii, a game that I have poured many sleepless nights into.
I'm somehow filled Extreme's personal biases without even trying.
Just the immediate last place for me. I was no hesitation.
That was a sucker punch.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Right in
I'm
the
feeling
gut.
good after getting gold, and then I just get punched in the throat.
First I steal your car, then I steal your pride.
Wait, I stole the car.
And they stole my car's been
stole the
stolen,
other
my
car.
pride's been
Oh,
stolen.
right.
It's a good thing I ain't got no bitches, or else me Mikey be stealing those.
What? I can't even pull, a command strip. So what the fuck do you think I'm gonna be able to pull, bitches?
Well, you know what? Pull the rankings along. It's your turn. I don't know.
Oh god. So this is really hard for me because I'm limited to Mario Kart 8. So there are tracks that all three of you have chosen that I'm like, what?
What?
I don't understand.
I am scared, and I'd like to go home.
I don't know why I'm here. I want to go home. But I hate to say it, but Deadlock is gonna be bronze for me.
Oh,
What did it?
it's just
Who hurt you?
you.
A lot of
apparently.
people. You want it in alphabetical or chronological?
Chronological.
I wanted my desk by Thursday is what I want.
But seriously, what actually was it?
So I've actually never played the Wii or N64 stuff, but I actually don't like Mount Wario, so that's what eventually did it. For me.
Sacrilege!
A rare hot take.
Ooh.
That is a rare hot take.
I'm gonna get
Wario.
roasted over the coals for that one, and that's fine. But again, I'm willing to cop to the fact that I have skill issues. I'm not good at Mario Kart.
You at least make like Mute City.
Yeah, no.
Okay, thank God.
Ooh.
I kind of have to give gold to. God, this is rough because y'all both have tracks that I really really like. I guess I have to be a little biased on this one and give the gold to Extreme for this.
I'll take
I'm
it.
sorry, Doc, but you chose a tour track.
You don't even. It's good. It's so good though.
It's actually one of the better ones.
Oh, whoop. Damn it.
I get me just gets second place across the board, even for myself.
Okay.
Sorry, Doc.
It's alright, it only hurts a lot. I guess that means it's my turn. Alright, let's take a look. I actually kind of was already thinking about this beforehand, and I already kind of know how I'm gonna do this. So last place, I'm sorry, but Extreme, I'm also gonna put you last. Only because I don't care for Baby Park and Extreme Arena. I want it renamed now.
Adult Park.
I mean,
Excite
that's
Bike
fair.
Arena doesn't do anything for me. I mean, it's basically like Baby Park 2, just less crazy. And the
Electric Boogaloo.
and the like the random generation thing isn't too noticeable to me whenever I play on it. I'll be honest with you. I do like the Rainbow Road GBA. Mario Kart Circuit 3 is okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's kind of mid for me. So not bad, not good. Dolphin Shoals I did like, which I was already pretty obvious about when we got to that point. And second for me, this might be a bit of a head scratcher. I'm gonna put Dead in second, and which puts Mikey at first for me. The reason being, I like Mount Warrior, you know that. I like Toad Factory. Moonview Highway is good. I like the Bowser N64, and you know that I prefer Big Blue Mute City. Mute City's not bad, and Moonview Highway isn't bad, but yeah. But Coconut Mall, I like a lot. Blue Lake, I like a lot. Mario Kart Road, Rainbow Road 3DS, I like a lot. Animal Crossing, it makes me happy. It just makes me happy. Toad's Turnpike,
He took a piss on you.
yeah, a little bit. I feel like I got slapped in the face with that last one there, but only because it's the remade version that shit on the original.
It's an affectionate slap in the face.
Ugh.
There's no real way to affectionately slap someone like that.
Wow, this was a close race. Wow, this was a very close race. So, in last place, with 5 points... Extreme, thanks for coming. We'll get you...
Understandable.
We'll get you a congratulatory gift card to the Olive Garden. Yes, that's what I wanted the whole time. Tied for second place with 6 points each... is me and Deadlock. Hey.
Yeah, we'll both. Apparently, we need 2 silver medals instead of 1 bronze.
I think we'll just split it in half. There we go.
Wait, then who gets a bronze medal?
Right in the dumpster. And then first place with their first appearance here. Congratulations, Mikey, with 7 points.
Woo!
You've won the race. What are you gonna do now?
Going home because I'm cold and I'm tired and I want a snack.
Yeah. All right, and that's all for today, folks. We got our winner of our race. If they want a snack,
I'm hungry. I'm sorry. And this gold medal tastes like shit.
it's not edible. That's why.
This is not going to look good in my racing stats.
That being said, thank you for joining me today. Get out of my house.